Greetings, my lovelies. Hi, it's Emmy. Welcome back. Today I'll be making a little dupe recipe once again. If you've missed my video a couple days ago, and it was the Starbucks American Cherry Pie drink that was only available in Japan. And I am back with another Starbucks recipe, one that you probably heard of, and it's for the UNICORN Frappuccino. So if you haven't heard about the UNICORN Frappuccino, it's a brightly colored Frappuccino, or essentially a milkshake, that's pinkish purplish, and it has this blue swirl on the inside of the cup that's sour. So as you mix the drink, the flavor is supposed to change. It's supposed to be a fruity Frappuccino, which is a little bit different, and then it has some whipped cream on top, and then more kind of sour sprinkles on top. And if you follow my Insta story at all, you probably saw me taste it there and give my opinions of it. So I did that little bit of research so I could come up with this recipe. And if you missed the story, my reaction was one of actual surprise. I didn't expect to like it because I knew beforehand that it was going to be fruity flavored, but I was pleasantly surprised because there's a nice amount of sourness to the drink, so it really balanced all the sweetness. If you like these kinds of recipes, be sure to like this video so I know it. All right, let's go ahead and get started. So the first thing we're going to do is make our blue sour syrup. So my little Starbucks fairy gave me the breakdown of this drink and specifically told me that this drizzle is sour. So to make this is actually the white chocolate syrup. So in a saucepan, we're going to combine one 10-ounce can of condensed milk, one 5-ounce can of evaporated milk, 6 tablespoons of sugar, and 3 ounces of chocolate chips, which is about a heaping third of a cup. So we're going to put that on the stove and then on low, just combine that all together until the chocolate chips and the sugar is completely dissolved. So now we have a beautiful white chocolate syrup. So we're going to take half of that and add 1 packet of Blue Raspberry lemonade. This is the unsweetened Kool Aid, so it is very, very, very sour. Make sure you save a little bit of this so we can dust the top of our drink. Mix that really well. I really wanted this to be nice and vivid, so I added 2 drops of neon blue food coloring to this as well. And there we have it, our beautiful sour syrup. So now that we have our syrup made, we're going to go ahead and make our Frappuccino. So let's get our blender. To the bowl or blender, we're going to add 1/2 cup of vanilla ice cream. Boom. Equal amount of ice, about 1/2 cup. Noisy. So my Starbucks fairy said there's about a teaspoon of pink powder, which gives it the vivid color and a little bit of flavoring. I'm going to use this. This is a bottle pop candy in strawberry. Teaspoon of that. The key component of the Frappuccino is the mango syrup. So this is just some Torani Italian soda syrup. I'm going to add about 1.5 teaspoons of that. And then what else am I going to add? That. And then I'm going to add a splash of milk. Not too much, just a splash. All right, this is going to be a little bit noisy. Because mine's not nice and bright and pink, I'm going to add a few drops of neon pink food coloring. Oh, yeah. Next, we're going to take our syrup, drizzle it all on the inside of our cup. Beautiful. Pour our hot pink Frappuccino in there. Oh my gosh, yes! Look, it looks so great! Okay, now we're going to take our whipped cream. Oh yeah. Next we're going to take a little bit of our reserved Kool-Aid powder and dust. This is no artificial dye food coloring. I just stumbled upon this at my local grocery store. But these come in powders. So the berry one is made from beets and it's this beautiful pink color. Oh my gosh. Yes! That is gorgeous. This turned out beautifully and I am so excited about it. Let's put my little lid on here. Beautiful, it's so pretty, it's so pretty. Stick that in there. All right, let's give our crowning achievement a taste. It's like Mars. It tastes just like it. Maybe slightly more vanilla because I used vanilla ice cream, but very, very, very close to. I think what's essential is the mango syrup. It really gives it that fruity tropical fruit flavor. Let's try to mix in some of that syrup and see if it changes flavor. I wouldn't call it flavor changing, it just gets more sour, which again I like. And if we incorporate the swirl in there, it does change color because the basic tenets of color theory say that red and blue make purple. So we're getting this kind of lavender color. And it tastes just like the Starbucks recipe. I am very, very pleased with that. If you want to see some more DIY copycat recipes, I shall put a playlist link up above and in the description box down below so you can check them out there. If you decide to make this recipe, be sure to take a picture of it and share it with me. This is a very photogenic item and I would love to see your creations. All right, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I hope you guys learned something. Be sure to share this video with your friends and follow me on social media. And yeah, show this video a little bit of love so I know you like this kind of video. And I will see you in the next one. Toodaloo, take care, bye.